Hello from the Bureau with a severe weather update for the powerful cold front that's sweeping across southern Australia and bringing damaging wind gusts to large parts of South Australia today that are expected to develop about parts of Victoria later this evening. So here it is, the cold front that brought wet and windy weather to southern WA yesterday. It has now reached the western border of South Australia. Ahead of the front, fresh to strong and gusty north to northwesterly winds that may even kick up some dust through northern parts, while some isolated showers develop as well. Behind the front, much colder west-southwesterly winds and showery conditions. Now within the warning area for South Australia, damaging wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres per hour are possible throughout today, but we're expecting the winds to ease later this evening and for this warning to be cancelled. Now, as we move into this afternoon, the front will continue moving eastwards and the pressure gradient will start to really tighten through Victoria, just indicating that the winds are expected to increase and peak later this evening, continuing into tomorrow. So the highest winds are expected to be about elevated parts of Victoria through the ranges and also about the southwest coast, while for the northern suburbs of Melbourne, they may start to see damaging wind gusts tomorrow morning. Now, winds for Victoria are expected to ease from the west during tomorrow afternoon, with this warning likely to be cancelled by evening. But it's also worth mentioning that blizzard conditions are expected to develop about alpine areas from tomorrow night. So winds of this strength have the potential to cause community impacts such as trees coming down, damage to property, as well power lines coming down, causing power outages and hazardous driving conditions as well. I just wanted to show you the winds at 1.5 kilometres above the ground, and we like to look at these winds because they aren't influenced by the friction of the ground, and as well they can be dragged down by any showers and result as wind gusts at the surface. And it just really highlights that the strongest gusts are expected ahead of the front, but it's still quite gusty in the southwesterly winds behind it. Now we're expecting those wind peaks to push into southwest Victoria in the early hours of Tuesday. It just really shows that the winds ease as Tuesday evening arrives. Now this afternoon, the cold front is expected to tap into a bit of tropical moisture. So as we move into tomorrow, the shower activity is expected to increase and extend all the way from Tasmania up into Queensland, reaching Melbourne during the morning, Sydney at night, and then on Wednesday, clearing eastern New South Wales and eastern Queensland. We are not expecting any significant rainfall with the system, but it will bring a good drop for the garden and for the farmers. The heaviest rainfall totals are expected about the windward coasts and also the windward slopes, where we may see 15 to 25 millimetres, but isolated totals in excess of that. As well, we've got large waves that are expected to develop about the west coast of Victoria and Tasmania during tomorrow, where offshore we may see waves up to 6 to 7 metres, easing as that system moves away. So if you or anyone you know lives through parts of South Australia or Victoria, now's the time to stay up to date with our latest forecasts and warnings via the Bureau website, app and social media. And as always, listen to the advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.